Hopefully you didn't hear my alarm go off.
I must thank you. He has been a stubborn one, but with your help, I can finally control this flesh as my own. Now that this fool has disposed of the Lord High Priest for me, the final heir is no more, and the seal of the scepter is broken.
Now, even though Rapthorne says that, I still think it's kind of up to debate whether or not Marcello actually killed the Lord High Priest.
Yes! The time has come for my resurrection! Now! Complete my revival. My revival to flesh and blood!
Yeah, this is why I said that any items here are lost. They kind of blow the place up. But that's okay, we got those a long time ago. Boy, that has Final Dungeon just written all over it, doesn't it? What is it with, like, world-ending terrors and floating fortresses? Like, it's very common. Breath of Fire 1. They do it in Final Fantasy V, although that's not like the final dungeon. I can't think of any more examples. At this point in the game, the world map actually changes. Monsters are different. And a lot more harder. More harder, a lot harder. Uh, more powerful versions of monsters will start appearing in the game. There'll be dark versions, kind of like we fought in the Dark World. And we probably won't be seeing too many of those because I've pretty much done everything on the world map. So
What are you doing? Let me go! If you hadn't interfered, I could have had all of Rapthorne's power. But it's all over now. All hope is gone. Let me go! I don't want your help! No! I won't let you die. You will go on living, knowing that the brother you despised your whole life took pity on you. I won't let you have everything your own way. You're determined to disgrace me more? You! More than 10 years. It was more than 10 years ago that I first came to the Abbey, having lost my family. And you were the first person I spoke to. I had nothing. No family, no home. I was all alone and I didn't know anyone at the Abbey. You were kind to me. Just for those first few moments. You were genuinely kind. As soon as you found out who I was, it changed everything. But I never forgot that moment of kindness.
You will regret the day you saved my life.
Marcello, you are such a dick.
You know, I really don't care. Do your worst. You can't hurt me anymore. Isn't this your ring? Your Templar's ring?
It's yours. It means nothing to me now.
Angelo, are you just going to let him leave? He's really badly hurt.
So, this is what's left of Neos. It's in bad shape. That's a big hole, is what that is. I'm not 100% sure, but actually I think that background is a picture. Aha. Bits of cathedral everywhere. Pumpkin. Aw, her dog's name is Pumpkin. Yep. Alright. Oh, there's one more person to talk to. Yeah, we were kind of there, man. So the dark tree leaf also once again points to where Rapthorne is. Let me see. We need to... Let's see. No, we don't need that Templar's rig. I need to bird it on up. At this point, there's a couple of things we can do. Let me see. I have a list here. Alright. First things first. I need to stay an inn. Because I got pretty beaten up. Probably could have just zoomed to where I'm going, but then I wouldn't get to fly, and that's not what I'm about, man. It's not what I'm about at all. Alright. You know, NPCs all across the world have new things to say because of the red sky and all that. So, I just want to talk to a few NPCs. Specifically, I want to talk to... this guy. Well, fortune to be with you, huh? That's the wrong button. I've been playing a game where square is the menu buttons, so... Like I said, just want to talk to a few NPCs. Then we'll stay at an inn. I hit the map button again. I apologize. I'm going to be doing that a lot. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Don't worry, we'll win. We got this. We got this. Breaking a pot for old time's sake. Line up. All right. I don't want to talk to you. Stop talking. That's out of the way. Wait, I had something in the alchemy pot? Boy, it's been a minute since I played this game, you guys. I hit the map button again. Oh, that's right. I'm going to make the, Yes. I'm gonna make Angelo's ultimate bow. Alright, next stop. I hit the map again. I apologize. We want to zoom to... not Chateau Felix. Oh, goodness. I think my controller's messing up. Like, you probably can't tell, but I think my up button is messing up. Hit the right button that time. Getting the hang of it. Okay. We're gonna go to Baccarat. Because there's a commotion happening. If you head over here by where those guards were stationed earlier, there's a squid in the fountain for some reason. Yes. And you don't have to fight the squid if you don't want to. This guy is a little tougher than the normal king squids. But I'm just going to summon my monster teams and let them sort him out. Take him out, guys. Not too hard. Not a lot of like a story relevance for doing this. I mean, you don't get any extra scenes from Cash and Carry or anything like that. These guys,
Thank you. You saved us from disaster.
these guys just give you some tokens.
But what are we going to do? If Cash and Carry hear about this,
We'll have to make sure it never gets out.
It's gone too far now. We'll have to shut him up.
yes, we'll have to buy them off with tokens. Please, we'll give you 200 tokens if you promise not to tell Cash and Carry about any of this. Thank you. I'll have the tokens.
Thought it was 500 tokens, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I've got so many tokens.
Then it's a promise. Not a word of this to anyone.
Alright, so... while we're here, we're going to stay at the inn. Sure. Yeah, the inn here in Backrat's actually really, really cheap.
I'm so scared. I can't stand living under a sky like this. It's stained the color of blood. Does this mean we're nearing the end of our journey?
Yep.
Being cursed seems trivial compared to the thought of Rapthorne ruling over the world. That's why you have to defeat him. Everyone's lives are at stake. Do you think I'll return to my normal self if you win? Or do you think I'll have to spend the rest of my days as a horse? Once everything is peaceful again, I want to travel the world together with you. Even if the curse isn't lifted. Because that way, I won't have to marry that awful man and lose you. I'd be happy to spend the rest of my life carrying you on my back and taking you wherever you wanted to go. If that happens, please take care of me. I'd never leave your side. I promise.
Alright. And now that we've talked to her, you know what that means, right? She might have something to say at the spring. My brain is telling me that there's one time that you speak to her in your dreams, she doesn't have something to say at the spring. But I don't know if this is it or not, so I'm going to check.